You know what makes it not fun? When you pour your heart out and people go back and they analyze it and they dissect it and dissect it and dissect it when it was already beautiful.
Right.
Why not appreciate the art for what it was? You know what I'm saying?
Let your hustle and your actions speak for you. This is the only way you really could prove who the real hustlers are. We're gonna look back a decade from now and see who got the most money, who made the most moves, who made the most millionaires, who put the most people in power, who really getting paper. That's what we're gonna see, and you can't talk your way into that.
No, I don't think you
I don't ever want a problem. But when they say they want a problem, I say no problem. That's it. It makes people feel like I want trouble because I don't have a problem.
You ever went to sleep and woke up tired?
Right.
I mean, the mind was never quiet. The mind never received true rest. And I ain't trying to sound like no philosopher, no prophet or nothing, but I'm not happy. But I am at peace right now. I'm talking about pure peace.
People limit themselves in a crazy way. They're like, oh yeah, everybody can't do it. It's like you said, it's like, no, everybody can't do it. It takes a lot. You know what I mean? You gotta fucking go through the shit to get it. But when you get there, it looks awesome, right? So, yeah. I mean, fuck.
It's whatever it is.
Yeah.
Just try to figure it out and go do it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Like you said, the top of the hill looks great, but some people settle for the middle.
Take care of your mother, your family. Hustle hard, man. Get some money. How long y'all seen me rapping? 10 when I start rapping. I'm 26. That's 16 years. I just started getting money 3 years ago. That's 13 years. If it take me 13 years to get this money, why can't it take you 13 years? Don't hate on me because it took me 13 years. I was broke for 13 years. I was broke. Yeah, when you see me, I had nappy braids. Yeah, my stomach was hurting. It really was hurting. I really starved some nights, man. Know what I mean? So if it could take me 13 years, why can't it take you 7? Get on your grind. Start now.
You don't learn a lot. You don't learn a lot from doing things perfect. You learn a lot from things that could be considered a mess up or a screw up.
Mistake.
You say from a mistake.
Not an L, it's a lesson.
It's because it's a lesson. It's not a mistake because God don't make mistakes.
I never ran from anything because I didn't have nobody to go to. I've always had that, where I'm going. Home to get me. Ain't nobody there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I've always been in a situation where I'm forced to deal with it myself.
Do you see me? I'm like one of the ugliest motherfuckers on earth. So I feel like everybody got some type of tendency that makes them somewhat attractive in a way that you might not see. You might not find yourself attractive, but somebody else gonna find you attractive.
Every human being has genius level talent. There are no chosen one. God is giving every single person genius level talent. You just have to find it, what it is that you're great at, and then tap into it.
Oh, I give everyone a chance. But once you come at me left, then my perception of you has changed for life. Because you didn't have to do what you did me. And you know I'm 100. A beautiful person. I could teach you things that you've never known in your life if you were to sit down and have a conversation with me. But you don't know that because you was blinded by your ignorance. And that's cool. You stay where you at.
Money is everything to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, without money, a lot of stuff won't go on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of stuff. So, with that being said, you know, I got to get it. And when you get in a certain position, you can't go back to a certain position.
Crazy, because I used to tell myself at 14, 15, like, I'm going to be a millionaire. Like, I'm going to own that. Like, I used to, like, thoughts for hours, like, if I had money and shit. Like, what I do, how I do this. And it's crazy because, like, now it's like, that's my life. Shit, like, scary almost. I remember, like, being on the train going to school, like, I'm going to be a millionaire, I'm going to have a car, I'm going to be driving down that street, I can see myself. Then I actually, like, came and did it.
If you are going toward what the vision look like, then that's like greatness. That's, you know, on multiple levels. That's the vision that I'm working toward. So I'm like, I just think about that. Like, this shit ain't supposed to feel, you know, comfortable. It's supposed to be uncomfortable. It's supposed to stretch you. It's supposed to be a burden to a degree. And you gotta, you know, wrap your mind around that and accept it and embrace it.
I got a big mouth. Can't help it. I talk from my heart. I'm real. You know what I'm saying? Whatever comes. But my controversy probably. And it's not my fault. I'm trying to find my way in the world. You know, I'm trying to be somebody instead of just make money off everybody. You You know what I'm saying? And so I go down paths that haven't been traveled before, and I usually mess up. But I learn, you know what I'm saying? I come back stronger. You know, I'm not talking ignorant, you know what I'm saying? So I obviously put thought into what I do. So I have not been out of the paper since I joined Digital Underground, and that's good for me because I don't want to be forgotten. And if I'm forgotten, then that means I'm comfortable, and that means I think everything is okay.
I was 26 years old, man. I was struggling. I didn't have nothing. And these people owned the furniture store in Cleveland, and they took me in and gave me my first contract with my little carpet cleaning company. When I became a comedian at 27, I didn't have money to travel. They gave me an account at their travel agency.
You're an amazing person, and you're gorgeous, and you're beautiful. God made you the way you look for a reason. You're beautiful, you're gorgeous.
People are addicted to social media. People invest more into a photo on social media than they invest into real life. People are addicted to social media. People invest more into a photo on social media than they invest into real life.
Every human being has genius level talent. There are no chosen one. God is giving every single person genius level talent. You just have to find what it is that you're great at and then tap into it.
I want to hear shit from you talking about you being broke. If you're not working in 60 hours minimum a week that you're getting paid for, turn off YouTube, Instagram, whatever, and get your ass out there. Go down there and work at McDonald's, Circle K, get you a job. I don't care about your pride. You can't be proud and broke at the same time. Go work, and then you take that money you make from your part-time job, invest some of it, invest most, and take half of it, invest it to your future.
Albert Einstein said that imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions. That's what your imagination is. Your imagination is actually very, very real. Everything you imagine could be a preview to life's coming attraction. Everything we have today came from somebody's imagination. Somebody was talking on the phone with that cord on the wall and got sick of it and said, you know what, man, if I could just go outside and talk on the phone, ta-da.
There's no losing, only learning. There's no failure, only opportunities. And there's no problems, only solutions. So to me, what failure is the mother of all success. If it wasn't for Michael Jordan getting cut from his 9th grade basketball team, he wouldn't have became Michael Jordan. You know, if it wasn't for, I seen an article the other day where they were talking about Oprah Winfrey and how she got fired because she wasn't good for television. You know, you got people like Walt Disney who got fired, if I'm not mistaken, from a newspaper saying he had no imagination. These are the same people that I got to deal with. Tell me what's not a hit record. You know, that all they can do is learn and come back bigger, better, stronger. Because all it's going to do is lead you in the right direction. See, if you're always winning, then you don't really understand what it is to win. You got to take those losses. You got to take those hits. There's got to be the valleys, the peaks, the ups, the downs. In order for you to, when it does happen, you go, wow, this is what it's all about.
Nobody is perfect. People are going to tell you you're perfect just the way you are. You're not. You are imperfect. You always will be, but there is a powerful force that designed you that way. And if you're willing to accept that, you will have grace. And grace is a gift. And like the freedom that we enjoy in this country, that grace was paid for with somebody else's blood. Do not forget it. Don't take it for granted.
You can't drive your car looking in the rearview mirror. You can't. If you keep looking in the rearview mirror, you're going to keep crashing your car. There's a reason why the rearview mirror is this big and the windshield is this big. That's a reason for it. Because all the rearview mirror does is allows you to see what you've passed and to prevent what you've passed from coming up on you again. That's all the rearview mirror is for. The windshield is your future. It's where you're going.
Money's a game. You need cash because opportunity is going to come up, and it's a doubles game. Everything about money is a doubles game.
What's that mean?
The doubles game to me is I pay you $1,000. Can we double it in 6 months? No. How long? In 12 months? Okay, no problem. I'll do double in a year. Here's $1,000. I get a double back, right? So if you take 1,000 and you double it every year, what happens? 1,000 goes into 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 256, 5, 12, $1 million. $1,000 is 9 doubles away from $1 million.
And where down we go, way down we go. Say way down we go.
When a fool is talking, listen very carefully. Because listening to a fool is important. Because knowing what not to do is just as important as knowing what to do. Everything you're going through is preparing you for what you ask God for. You just got to quit tripping while you're in the process. Because the process is necessary. You may not see it now, but when he gets you on the other side of it, you're going to see exactly why it went that way.
You know what I mean? But it's two things we get every day we wake up, right? A chance and a choice. You know what I mean? And the choices that he make after he get his chance, that's on him. He have to live with that.
Most people never get out the stands and get in the game. They stay fans their whole life. So I tell everybody, get out the stands and get in the game. Get in the game of life and leave your mark here. Every human being on this earth has their own journey. And when you don't focus on yours, you will not bring the great gifts and things that you were supposed to bring to the world.
We all have two lives. The second begins when you realize you only have one.
Sometimes learning comes from failure, and failure is one of the best teachers. Failing and getting right back up and figuring out why you failed, and then next time, try to do better. That's being on it too. It's not just about always being this unstoppable winner who's better at everything than everybody else. Nope, it's about doing your best all the time.